Hey guys, it's the Kitchen Table Magician here. $20 or less a week. What can you do with that? Well, with these new sets, Kaladesh and Aether Revolt, it appears an awful lot. I actually went out and bought about 2/3 of a new deck this week, and it cost me less than $20. So here's what I picked up. I picked up 2 aerial modifications. I picked up 4 siege modifications. I picked up 4 cultivator caravans. I picked up 4 SRAMs, the Senior Edificer, and I picked up 4 Open the Armory, and I picked up 4 Consulate Dreadnoughts, and I picked up 4 Peace Walker Colossus, and this all cost me, this entire pile, less than $20. So what am I going to do with this? Well, the rebuild of red-white vehicles that I did in the last video did okay. It did about as well as I thought it would. It ramps out a little slower than the old really aggressive build that I had before Smuggler's Copter got banned. But it's not winning as much as the old deck did. So I'm going to try something new and completely different. So this is going to be red-white vehicles version 2, and it's going to be a completely radically different build. So this is actually, I guess, my 3rd vehicles build. I basically did a complete gut job of version 2, and you're not going to see much in here from the old deck. What is left are the 4 built to last, and that's, I think, going to be about it. So let's start at the beginning. I put the Fleet Wheel Cruisers back in from the first build. 5/3 trample haste, and they don't have to crew on the first turn. I'm going to play with 4 Consulate Dreadnoughts. They're a 1-drop, 7/11 crew 6, but I don't care about that, and I'll show you why in a minute. Cultivator's Caravan. This is a really good mana rock. For 3 mana, you drop it, you get 1 mana of any color you want, and then later on, if you need a vehicle, you got one. So this is a really good card, actually. Very underhyped. I think it's one of the better cards in Kaladesh, to be honest with you. Okay, Peace Walker Colossus. 4 of these. 6/6, crew 4, don't care. What I do care about is the other ability, 1 and another generic. Another target vehicle you control becomes an artifact creature till the end of the turn. He also does not require tapping when he does this, so if you've got 4 mana out there, you can crew 2 vehicles with this 1 card. So 4 of these. This is one way I'm going to be crewing vehicles. And so that's what I'm playing with for vehicles. I've got 12 of them in the deck. Okay, then I've got 3 of the Open the Armories. This says search your library for an aura or an equipment card, reveal it, and put it in your hand. What I am going to be searching for is Siege Modification. This is an aura. Enchant creature or vehicle. As long as the permanent is a vehicle, it is a creature in addition to its other types, and it gets +3/+0 and first strike. So here's the idea. Turn 1, Dreadnought. Right? Turn 2, Armory. Turn 3, Siege Modification. That's the dream. That's the goal. But I also will be able to Peace Walker Colossus this stuff out too. It still won't hurt to have some bodies on the table to crew, so I did find a Scrap Heap Scrounger in my box of cards, so I threw that in here. And I found a couple of leftover veteran motorists that I was not using yet. So I threw them in here. And then in these other spare slots, I have Hedron Crawlers for now, but I will probably go find 2 more veteran motorists. But for now, I just thought it'd be nice to have the extra mana hanging around. Okay, so this is Mardu vehicles, I guess, but not Pro Tour Mardu vehicles, obviously. Unlicensed Disintegration is in here, because you can pull the black mana with the Cultivator's Caravan. This is a really nice piece of removal, plus it gets some extra damage through to your opponent's face, and might just be what you need to finish the job. Again, 4 built to last. I find this card to be extremely good, and a very fine budget alternative to Selfless Spirit. So that's why I play it. And then, to make up some of the card draw that I'm lacking without Smuggler's Copter, I got SRAM in here for a playset of this. I know he's legendary, but I think the card draw is important enough to include 4 copies. Whenever an aura, equipment, or vehicle spell that you cast, you get to draw a card. So this is what I'm going to try. This is a completely radically different build than I'm sure what you're used to seeing, or certainly what I'm used to seeing, but I'm going to try it out. The mana base is still basically the same. 8 plains, 8 mountains, 4 spiring vantages. I found a Forsaken Sanctuary in my bin of cards. I don't have the red or the white-black Kaladesh land, but I did find this, and it's standard legal. And then I've got the Spire of Industry that I was going to put in my draft cube, but I decided I'll go ahead and throw it in here. So great. That's the new build. I'm going to go play with this a little bit, and I'll report back in a week or two, let you know how it does. So what you may have noticed after looking at this build is where did all the other pieces of that go? I mean, you did basically a complete gut. So what happened to the Aether Harvesters and all of the little 1-drops and all that stuff? Well, Boros Vehicles is back. It occurred to me that, you know what? You can play Smuggler's Copter in Modern, right? So I went ahead and put this all back together, and I'm now living the dream of running Aether Harvesters and Smuggler's Copters all in the same deck. So this is my red-white super aggro. This is Modern legal, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how it's going to do or how it'll do against decks. I got to go play. But, yeah, Boros Vehicles is back, baby. Living the dream. All right. Thanks for watching.